if you wanna go to your dream, if you wanna make your dream, discipline for me. Discipline is everything. You have to work 5 hours a day. You have to forget your social life. You have to sleep early. You have to eat healthy. You know, everything, like most of the thing, like we love it, you have to put it away. Just discipline. You have to 100% discipline, work hard. You will do like you will do something really amazing.
So then 2020 comes around and you're not part of the team. When you're watching the Olympics, is there something inside of you that's telling you,
Yeah, it
I'm going to
wasn't
be there
easy.
next
Yeah,
time?
it wasn't easy. When I was seeing my friend Saleh, my teammate, when he got the silver medal, when he like qualified to semi-final, I was crying for him. Really, I saw like how many years he was working. We were working together. Really, he motivated me to go to Paris. Like now I want to go train. Now I want to
So
go train.
seeing someone that you've trained with and you know the level is similar, getting a silver medal,
Yeah.
you told yourself, I'm going to go
Yeah,
train next.
exactly. I got gold. I
Wow.
was the first European who got gold in Grand Prix final.
Okay.
Yeah,
First,
it was.
first Arab.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Wow. Okay, so you lost to him in the Asian Championship.
Yeah.
And you beat him in the Grand Prix.
yeah.
So what was it about the second time you faced him that you learned from the first time?
I started 2022. My ranking was 38.
And you went all the way up to top 5.
Yeah, January 2023. I started to. I was 2. I was like, I will do my best.
You'll control what you
Yeah,
can control.
like, what happens, it's going to happen. So,
Maktub.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Zaid, welcome to our show. It's an honor to have you and a pleasure for you to be the first guest at our house.
Thank you so much, Abudi.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Don't be fooled by his quiet nature for those of you who don't yet know Zaid, because what stands out about Zaid is his tenacity in the ring. Beyond just being a Taekwondo champion, Zaid's story is one of resilience, composure, discipline, routine, and most importantly, what it's like to bear the weight of a country's expectations. Zaid, I'm so happy to have you on our show today.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So I know you were a little bit nervous about doing this in English. I'm also nervous about having the episode in my house. So I made sure we were both on level playing field today. How does that sound?
Yeah, we will do it.
Good. Okay. Listen, so I know you just came back from Qatar. I know you also had your best friend's wedding. And for someone who cares so much about routine, maybe these periods are a little bit hectic for you. But one thing I love about your journey so far is that you've kept the same team all the way through. Lana Jordan, who I've also worked with, who helped me with the hamstring recovery, your coach Faris, your teammate Rama, who I'm meeting Saturday. So why don't you tell me a bit about what it's like to have consistency with your team, especially in periods of, chaos?
We are not just a team. We are a family. We are living most of our time together. We're traveling together. And also in Jordan, we are together like 5-6 hours a day. So we are living like a family. We all love each other. We all appreciate each other. We all respect each other. So really, we are like a close family.
And the first person to sort of make it into this family from you is Coach Faris, correct?
Yeah.
So can you tell me about the first time you met him and whether or not you knew right away if this was the right coach for you?
By the way, I started Taekwondo when I have 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Coach Faris. I started in Coach Faris club.
Okay.
So he's my coach since like I was 5 years. He saw me when I was like 10, 12 years, and he said like I'm doing good, I'm doing well, like I have a future. I started with him in national team since 2017
Okay.
until today.
Okay.
Like-
And so what's funny, I spoke to Amar Ismail about this as well, who's the Palestinian Taekwondo champion. And at least in the Western world, parents put their kids in Taekwondo kind of like an after-school activity. So for you, at what point did you think and did you realize that actually you could be someone to represent the country, someone to really take this seriously?
We all we're like a children, just like we were playing, having fun, spend the time. Until 2015, it was my first competition in Korea, World Championship. I had 14 years.
Okay.
I saw all the teams, all the world. I saw.
It was a world championship?
Yeah, World Championship. Like I saw more than 100 country.
Wow.
So yeah, I started like to know what's Taekwondo, like a professional. Um, I want to train more. I want to do more. I want to work more to achieve more. I want to fight with them. I want to challenge them.
And so this is in 2015, but in terms of a high level youth Olympic tournament, I believe your first experience was in 2018, correct?
Yeah.
So can you talk to me about between those 3 years, what kind of dedication you had to apply to make sure you could reach that level and what the qualification process is like? Because football, basketball, everyone knows, if your team goes and you win, qualification, you go and you participate. But I think Taekwondo, it's a bit more hidden and people don't understand as much what it's like to reach that level.
Yeah. 2016, I lost in qualification in Jordan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for junior national team. So I didn't compete with the national team in 2016.
Okay.
I was like upset. And then 2017, I back to work. We worked hard. We worked more. I started with the junior national team. We were preparing for Youth Olympics qualification. It wasn't easy. It was like first 8 in all the world, like world championships. And first 8, they qualified to Youth Olympics. So it wasn't easy. It was too hard. We had a lot of training camps. We had a lot of competitions. When I qualified, like I was just crying. It was really so hard. I won the Korean player. He was world champion. He was Asian champion. I was like 16 years and I have nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was really hard to qualify to Youth Olympics.
Okay. But can you talk to me a bit about what training for Taekwondo is? Because I feel like there's flexibility, there's strength, there's speed. I actually saw your teammate Rama post some videos of her doing plyometrics, which is normally like a basketball workout. And then there's all of that, and then there's the mental. And what I've noticed is, I know you and I know Amar Ismail now. You guys are both so quiet and kind, and you're smiling out of the ring. But it's also a sport that demands a bit of, not violence, but you have to, essentially, you're looking to beat up your opponent, right? So what is it like training for such a sport where maybe out of the ring you're a different kind of person?
Taekwondo needs like too much work, too much training, need like discipline. Mentally, if you are not ready mentally, everything will go. Like you have to be mentally 100%. Like sometimes, like when you go semi-final, you go final. You will fight with world champion, with Asian champion, with Olympic champion. So if you are not ready mentally, you will never win. Like you have to be mentally tough because it's only like 6 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes. You have to be ready. Like sometimes you will be losing. You have to push more. You have to push more. Like you never feel lose until the match finished. Until the last seconds. I was working with my coach, with my team. Also, strength, plyometric, as you said.
Strength, but not too much size.
No. Yeah. We work with the legs more. Conditioning also. We need too much conditioning. Like if you are like the best athlete and conditioning you are not that much good, you will lose.
That's what Ammar was telling me. He was telling me that where he has where he has still needs to overcome in his career is the conditioning part of it. But something else he told me, which I thought was super interesting, was that he believes the most important round is the first round within a fight. Because if you find yourself behind in the first round and there's only 2 rounds left, then maybe you're trying to play catch up the entire time. So how do you, like you said, it's only 4 to 6 minutes, maybe an entire match, and there's months and years of preparation. What do you do to get in the zone before a big game, knowing that those first couple of minutes are the most important?
I'm a bit different from Omar. First round always like I'm not fighting well.
Okay.
I'm always fighting very well first round and third round. We have 3 rounds, but now the new rules, it's like best of 3.
Okay.
So like sometimes I got the first one and I lose the second one, but the last one, like I feel much better than the first and the second one. Like mentally. It's not.
Well, yeah, you're not nervous anymore, and maybe also you've had time to study your.
Yeah, because like first round, like you will feel like a little bit nervous. If you are not, it's like a bigger problem. You have to feel that.
I agree.
You have to feel the feeling, the stress. Like first 30 seconds, everything will be much better. Second round, the third round will be much easier for me.
Okay, so let's go back to 2018. It's your first time competing at that level at a Youth Olympics, and I believe you finished bronze, right?
Yeah.
So I've got two questions. Number one, what was it like lifting a bronze medal at that age? But number two as well, more importantly, is, you only know your opponent in the first fight, and then after that, it depends on who beats who, right? So how much of it is studying your opponent before versus just approaching the ring and knowing that you've done everything you can do and letting your own impulses take over?
Youth Olympics, like it was amazing for me. It was like amazing experience. My first experience, like Olympics.
Where was it?
Buenos Aires in Argentina.
Wow.
Yeah. First fight was with Spain. I studied him too much with the coach, with the team. I won him with the point gap. First
9?
game.
No.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won him with the point gap. I was really so good. Second game, I fought with Korea. It was too close. When you go to the Olympics or Youth Olympics, you have to be mentally so tough. I wasn't that much like, in that time, I wasn't like that much tough
Because you hadn't
mentally.
competed at that level?
I was like a little bit, yeah, and like a little bit young.
Okay.
I lost my focus, and then I lost with the Korea semifinal.
Okay. How did you bounce back and get a bronze medal after losing in the semifinal?
Youth Olympics not like the Olympics. When you go like when you arrive the semifinal, you already
Okay.
have a medal. So I was like, yeah, I was comfortable. Like I fought like I was fighting semifinal, and I already have a bronze medal. But
Do you think that made you a little bit complacent? Like a little bit, not complacent, but
yeah. That's
know?
feeling, yeah, because I was still young. The vibes there was amazing. Yeah,
okay.
it's not easy.
So now you've won your first bronze medal at the Youth Olympics, and you've been quoted saying that it made you obsessed, right? And
Yeah.
that's when you first really became obsessed with the sport. So when you come back to Amman, what does your life look like after you now have a taste of what it's like to lift a medal?
I was so happy. We started training again. The coach told me, you have to push more now. You have the Olympics. Okay, you finished with Olympics. You finished like junior. Now you are going to senior. So you have to push more. You have to work more. The senior is like a next level. So you have to work more. He told me, if you want to go to Tokyo Olympics, you have to work and push more. So before Tokyo, for the Tokyo Olympics qualification, for me, I wasn't that much ready. The coach,
Why? Mentally or physically?
Yeah, mentally and physically. I changed my weight also.
68 now, right?
Yeah, I was fighting 58.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 10 kilos, it's
Wow.
not easy. Yeah.
Why?
Also, I got taller.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
puberty.
exactly. I was
Okay.
growing. It wasn't easy. He chose my teammates, Zaid also, and Saleh for qualification. Saleh qualified and so he got silver medal.
When you say your coach picked them, is it not it's about coaches picking, or is there like an objective ranking point system that allows you to qualify? How does it work?
The coach, he was like choosing the best one for
Okay.
his category. So when he chose like Zaid, I was like, okay, because he knows the best. He knows he knows what he wants. He's the coach.
But was there any bit of heartbreak in there? given that you just
Yeah, I was like upset a little bit. But then like some of my teammates, they were like talking to me, like, if you want to go to Paris, you have to work more. You are not ready for Tokyo. So I was like, yeah, I was understood everything what he was talking to me, everything he said to me, and then we pushed more for Paris.
I want to understand more about what you believe made you not ready for Tokyo. Was it you weren't training hard enough, you weren't training enough in general, or was it more on the mental side of things?
Mentally and physically, because I changed my weight, so
Yeah.
I need to be more stronger. I need like more strength, more conditioning, and also mentally.
Okay. Mentally, in terms of what? Maybe not as motivated, or just was it easy for you to maybe get sad after you lose, or I want to understand what it's like being in the ring.
When you change from 58 to 68, it's not easy. Like 10 kilos, it's really so hard. So mentally, it wasn't easy for me to change from 58 to 68.
Okay.
And I was like
You're changing your diet. And the way
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
train.
Everything. Like I was thinking, I need to push really more, to push really so hard. So first, like few months, it wasn't easy, or first year also.
So then 2020 comes around and you're not part of the team. When you're watching the Olympics, is there something inside of you that's telling you,
Yeah, it
I'm going to
wasn't
be there
easy.
next
Yeah,
time?
it wasn't easy. When I was seeing my friend Saleh, my teammate, when he got the silver medal, when he like qualified to semi-final, I was crying for him. Really. I saw like how many years he was working. We were working together. Really, he like motivated me to go to Paris. Like now I want to go train. Now I want to
So
go train.
seeing someone that you've trained with and you know
Exactly.
the level is similar,
Exactly.
getting a silver medal, you
Yeah.
told yourself, I'm going to go do
Yeah,
that next.
exactly. So like he's maybe one of the reasons why I got a medal.
Okay, good. That's good. That goes back to the resilience I was talking about. But I know that from 2020 to 2024, it wasn't very straightforward.
Yeah, it's 2021. You know,
2021
yeah,
to
COVID. Yeah,
COVID,
3 years.
Of course, 3 years.
Yeah.
But I've read, and correct me if I'm wrong, that along there in the Arab Championships and in the Arab Cup, you came second twice and you lost to the same guy twice, right? The guy that also beat you in the Olympics, correct? Rubishov, is that his name?
Yeah, in the Olympics. Yeah,
In
in Asian
Asian
Games
Asian
final.
Games.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're preparing for the Olympics in 2024 and you're facing a similar opponent the entire time, what does that tell you about how much better you need to get over the hump and win a gold medal? And how did you stay motivated to make sure you made it to the Olympics in 2024?
You know, in 2022, I fought with the Olympic champion in Tokyo. He was from Uzbekistan, Ulugbek Rashitov. I fought with him in final in Asian Championships. I was like, he was like Asian champion, and I was like, just like the Youth Olympics medal. I was like a little bit stressed. I fought with him. We finished the game like 9-8 for him. So
This is in the Asian Cup.
yeah, it was like just only 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't give my 100% that day.
Okay.
So then when I back to home, I said like I didn't give my 100%, and like it's like 9-8, just only 1 point. We started to push more with the team, with the coach. Like for me, I felt that time like I have more. I will do something. After like 2 months, we fought in Grand Prix. You know, Grand Prix in Taekwondo, it's the most hardest competition.
Why?
It's like the first 32 on the ranking in the
Okay.
world.
Okay.
So you know, it's like 5 matches. It's not easy.
Okay. So every single one is a
yeah,
battle.
yeah, yeah. I got my first Grand Prix medal. It was in 2022 in Paris.
Okay.
Also
silver medal.
Yeah, I lost. I won semi-final with the Great Britain one, Bradley. He was silver in Tokyo, world champion, European champion. I won him in semi-final. It was amazing feeling for me.
Okay.
After like,
But then you face again Rubishov in the final.
Yeah, also I got another medal in Grand Prix Manchester after like 1 month, and also in December, the same year, December, Grand Prix final. It's the first 16 on the world.
Okay.
It's like much harder than the Grand Prix, the normal one.
Okay.
I fought with the Ulugbek, the Uzbek guy, on final, and I won him the last second.
Okay.
Like it was 1-1, first round for me, second round for him, and the last round I won the last second.
Okay.
It was.
So you got gold here.
Yeah, I got gold.
Wow.
I was the first European who got gold in Grand Prix final.
Okay.
Yeah,
First Arab.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you lost to him in the Asian Championship.
Yeah.
You beat him in the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So what was it about the second time you faced him that you learned from the first time?
We changed the techniques. Mentally, I was stronger than before. I was more like mentally ready. That's why I won him.
Okay. Your coach, or Said, told me when we met a couple weeks ago that what separates you from other people in the sport is your ability to prepare by studying your opponent. So how much of what your preparation is watching your opponents and learning what they may do versus also just getting in the ring and kind of seeing what happens as you go?
You know, Taekwondo, every single guy has his own techniques. So if I didn't study like the techniques, the guys, I would never win anyone. So you have to study everyone. You have to find a solution for everyone. Like maybe sometimes you will find like a small solution, like a small, it's like trick to win him. So you have to study really the opponent 100%. Also, I was studying with my opponents with my coach because he's always with me. So it's really so good for me to study the opponents. It's like it makes difference.
Of course. So do you ever play like mind games? Do you ever try and expose the weakness early in the game, or are you kind of watching to see what the opponent does throughout
I
the
was like
match?
watching him in YouTube, also in real life, and sometimes when we have like training camp, like I tried something. I see him what he do, like how he move,
Okay.
like every like small tricks.
Do you feel like you have any weaknesses in the ring?
You know, yeah. Every single athlete has like weakness. For me, like if I win the first round, sometimes like second round I will not give. Oh, like it's not like I will not give. It's like
You sit back a little.
yeah, like I didn't give the 100% in second round.
But that's mental. That's not.
Yeah,
physical,
yeah,
right?
exactly. But now like I'm getting. Also, I was before. I was always. I loved like to finish the game the last second.
Okay.
Like
That's risky though.
yeah, more than maybe 10 matches.
Okay.
Yeah, I won last second.
Okay.
Last second.
But
Exactly.
if you develop a habit of doing that, then maybe there's a bit of skill in that, where it's like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
you let your opponent think that they're gonna win, and last second you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why then we changed with my coach. He told me like now everyone he knows like
Everyone-
yeah, you like 4 or 5 points you bring it in one kick, like last second. So you have to change. So we started like to bring points first round, like first 1 minute, first 30 seconds.
Okay, so there's a strategy in maybe dropping points here and there to make the opponent feel as though they're ahead. Is that part of it?
Yeah, like
Really?
yeah. Like they were like first, they were like stopping waiting for me for the last second.
Okay.
And then I started to bring points for like
Okay.
first 30 seconds, first minute,
Okay.
and they were like, like they were like shocked.
Does your strategy change depending on the fighter, or do you stay the same no matter?
No,
who?
it
Because
depends.
yours,
Yeah,
like-
no, it depends on the fighter.
Really?
But also depends on for me. Like now, my mentally now I'm not like before. Last,
so?
I told you we learned from my coach that not always we have to win last second. So I started to push first 30 seconds, 1 minute. One time I was fighting with Iranian guy. He was pushing me first, like 10 seconds. I was calm, and then he was looking to me. What are you doing? And really, I finished the game with 40 seconds.
Oof.
And he's world champion.
Oof.
Yeah.
So what you essentially?
Second round, it finished last second for me. But first round, like 40 minutes or 40 seconds or 50 seconds. But like it's all about mentality.
Okay. And so now that you've won the Grand Prix and you're the first Arab to win the Grand Prix, and you have 2 years until the Olympics, what was the qualification process like then? Especially given that you hadn't qualified in 2020,
Yeah.
and you had that fire inside of you that made you want to be Jordanian champion.
In Taekwondo, top 5, the ranking, they qualify to the Olympics.
Top 5.
Top 5.
In each weight class.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in 2023 December, after Grand Prix final, they will decide who will qualify. I started 2022. My ranking was 38.
And you went all the way up to top 5.
Yeah, January 2023, I started to. I was 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
So throughout the year, what is that? How do you climb the rankings? Is it going to competitions and winning? Is it individual fights? I mean, I really don't understand.
Yeah. I had like 3 Grand Prix medals.
Okay.
Asian championships, Arab champions. We had too much competitions. Like every competition has, like
Weight.
the points. Like
the
like Grand Prix 60 points, Grand Prix final 100 point,
Okay.
Asian championships like 40 points, Arab championships like 10 points, you know, it's like a big difference.
So when you think about the fact that within a year you went from being 38th ranked in the world to second, how proud are you of the fact that you're doing this for your country, Jordan, as well?
Really, it was amazing feeling. Everyone was, after like from 38 to 2, everyone was looking to me, not just in Jordan, also in all Taekwondo, like in the world. They were like looking to me. They know me. It was amazing feeling. I felt that time I want to push more. I felt that time that I can make something in Paris.
How much of that is living up to pressure, though? Are you putting pressure on yourself, or is it coming from outside?
You know, every single athlete has his own pressure.
Of course.
So you will never be a professional athlete without pressure. If there is like no pressure, you will never win. I was like, for me, the pressure was like, I'm always like, was like, it wasn't that much hard for me.
Okay.
I was like, I will do my best.
You'll control what you can
Yeah,
control.
like, what happens, it's going to happen. So,
Maktub.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So now you go from 38 to 2 and you qualify for the Olympics. Especially after you didn't qualify in 2020. How proud were you? But also, how much were you still going to win a medal? And not only going to participate,
Yeah.
but to win, right? There's
Yeah.
a big difference. I think a lot of times, and I spoke about this with Ammar, it's like when Arab athletes, when we qualify, it's a big clap, whatever. But
Exactly.
when you're the athlete yourself, you're like thinking, no, fuck that. I want to win. So for you, it was probably nice to qualify, but then you also thought, no, I want to win. What was that like?
You know, by the way, it was like the first time in Jordan, they qualified 3 athletes by ranking.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the first time in
No
Jordan
wild cards.
history. Yeah, me and Saleh and Juliana.
Okay.
So we, 3 of us, we qualified by ranking. So
Wow.
yeah, it wasn't easy.
Saleh, same weight class or no?
No, he's under 80. I'm
Okay.
under 68.
Okay.
It was a long time. You know, when you qualified by ranking, you have a big chance to get a medal. So no need like, you know, you are already qualified. Okay, you will go to the Olympics. You have your dream. You will go to your dream, to your goal. So it's like, you know, you will go fight for 4 to 6 minutes. You will fight.
It's crazy.
You have to put you have to put your 100%.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna fight.
Yeah.
You will finish and go outside.
Yeah.
If you didn't put your 100%, you will be upset.
What's that like though, Zaid? That, you know, for me, like whenever, and I never obviously competed at an Olympics, but in all the major competitions I competed in, like it's a 40-minute game. So even if I start badly for 2-3 minutes, I still have 35 left. For you, you spend an entire year climbing from ranking number 38 in the world to number 2, and then all of a sudden it can all go away in 6 minutes. So when you had your first fight at the Olympics, how did you not get overcome with emotion?
You know, in Taekwondo, we always like, we said, first fight in the Olympics, it's the most hard fight.
Okay.
Because, you know, the vibes, it's like something else. I fought,
Are you nervous?
yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Like, there is no athletes will say no.
Yeah, of course.
100% he would be like a big liar.
Yeah, of course.
Who
Who was your first fight against?
a Brazilian guy.
Okay.
I won him 2 times.
Okay.
But you know,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, exactly.
Once it starts,
Exactly.
yeah, of course.
I won him first round, and he won me the second round.
Okay, so
You
going
know,
in, it's 1-1.
Exactly. So 1-1. We're gonna fight the third one.
But wait, question. So if you win the first round, let's say like 9-5, and he wins 10-2,
No worries.
not different.
Yeah. Best of
1-1.
Yes. Best
Really?
of 3. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So wow. Okay, so it's 1-1. Tell me about the third round.
First round, like, to be honest, I entered the third round. I was like a little bit nervous. You know, it's like 2 minutes. If I lose, I will finish everything. Like 3-4 years, nothing.
That's crazy.
I pushed. I bring 6 points in 2 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
How?
I kicked him
Kick,
yeah,
okay.
the first one on his face,
Which
and
is
he was like a little bit he lost his control, and I kicked another one 6-0.
Okay.
So I was like a little bit
And now you can be a
yeah,
bit more
relax,
defensive,
yeah, a
right?
little bit defensive,
Okay.
defense, control, steps. So the coach, he was also telling me you have to bring like 8 points to get a bit difference between you and him.
So is your preference when you're fighting, especially in these fights that are so important, to start on the aggressive, Just so you don't find yourself in a situation where you're down 6-0?
Yeah. You know, at third round, I started like I was really aggressive.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to lose it. Like 3 years of work, I don't want to lose them like in 2 minutes.
Okay, so you beat the Brazilian guy. What
You know,
was it?
it's not like 3 years. It's like,
It's 25 years. What
yeah,
do
it's
you mean,
like
bro?
it's
your
like
entire
it's
life.
like 18 years to be honest.
100%.
Yeah, it's like it's not like only three years.
Okay, so once you win the first fight, then are you a little bit less nervous?
Yeah.
And who's the second fight against?
Turkish guy from Turkey.
Also good?
Yeah, he's world champion, bronze in Tokyo Olympics,
Okay.
double European champion.
And how did that fight go?
I fought him before in Grand Prix final.
Oh, you beat him in the Grand Prix final?
Yeah, semi-final.
Oh, okay.
In Grand Prix final.
Okay.
You know, he's not easy.
Okay.
He's really like he's like a little bit short, but he's so fast. He's a tricky guy. We were worked for him too hard. First round finished like 2 points, 3 points difference.
To you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second round, I was like more focused. I bring 4 points, first 30 seconds.
Okay.
Then I was like controlling all the game, make the distance because you know he's short. And I won him like second round like 5-6 point difference.
And how many fights at the Olympics until you get to the final?
You know, we started with round 16.
Okay, so now you've got one more, and then you're in the. So now you're in the semifinal.
Yeah, now I'm in semi-final. Yeah,
Which is funny because when you talk about the Youth Olympics,
Yeah.
you said that once you reach the semifinal, you may be relaxed because
Exactly.
you knew you were getting a medal.
In Olympics, no.
Now you're 6 years later. You're 26 years old.
Yeah.
You're more mature. So how did you approach that semifinal?
When I qualified to semi-final, I was thinking, like, with my own self, if I lose, maybe I will not get a medal. Because you know, semi-final Olympics, if you lose semi-final, you will play one more match, bronze medal match. So you're
It's not
still not sure. Yeah,
guaranteed.
no, you're in semi-final. So there's like, you go final or you get nothing.
Or fourth. right?
Exactly.
So with the Olympics, it's 4 matches to the final, correct? And you've now beaten the Brazilian guy and the Turkish guy, which means you're now in a semifinal. When I go back to the beginning of the conversation in the Youth Olympics, you told me you kind of got to the semifinal. Maybe you got a bit complacent because it was an automatic medal. How did your mentality change now that you're in the actual Olympics and you still need to win one more game to get a medal?
You know, in the Olympics, like it's like a bit different than the Youth Olympics. We started with round 16, so like 4 matches. And Olympics, if you like qualify to semi-final, you are not having a medal.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, so like I was telling myself, I'm going to fight the semi-final. If I didn't like give my 100%, maybe I will get nothing, or maybe I will go to the final.
Right, it's fourth or first.
You
all
know,
of a
like
sudden.
gold or silver, or nothing. So it was really for me a good motivation. I fought with a Great Britain guy. I told you he's like a vice Olympic champion in Tokyo, a double world champion. He was world champion also in 2023. Also he's like maybe double or triple European champion.
Wow.
Yeah, I fought with him like 4 times. He won 2, and I won 2.
This
So,
is
you know,
before the Olympics.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, like it's not easy.
No.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm sensing that you always end up playing the same people over and over again. So after a while, like it really does become mental, no?
Exactly. That's why I told you Olympics is like about mentally. Like if you are ready mentality 100%, you're gonna win. Because look, you know, the top 60 in the world, all of them they are ready. All of them they trained so hard. So if mentality you are ready, you're gonna win.
It's crazy, and this goes back to what you were saying about how you've spent 24 years preparing, but if you don't have a good 2-3 minutes,
Exactly.
it's all out the window.
Yeah.
So now you're facing him in the semifinals, and you've played him 4 times, like you said. How'd the match go?
You know his style, the Great Britain guy. His style like 2 minutes non-stop. His conditioning is like in another level.
Okay.
He's like the best athlete in the world, conditioning and strength for me.
So how do you counteract that?
No, he was like non-stop. Also first match and second match for him.
Okay.
When we started, he was only like he was stands and only steps. He was only like defensive.
Okay.
He surprised me, me and my coach. He only bring 1 point.
Are the matches in the same day?
Yeah.
So maybe he's tired.
No. Because for me, if he starts kicking, I will get too much points, too many points.
Why?
Because, you know, he just only kicks. He was like only kicking, only kicking. For me, I like that. I will
Okay.
I will choose my
The right
point.
moments.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the right moments. He did that before and he lost like a big difference.
Okay, so then this time when he's being more
Yeah, he was like
defensive-
just moving. He was like only like defensive. He surprised us. He got 1 point like in my body, so it was 2-0 for him. And I was like, you know, first like I was shocked.
This is first round.
Yeah, it finished like 2-1. I did nothing first round. I was surprised. And then I went to my coach between the rounds. We changed the, you know, all the situation. We worked for many years, and we changed it like only in 1 minute or 40 seconds. He told me you have to bring the point before him.
Okay.
You have to bring 2 points or 3 points before him.
So same as the one before where you're telling
Exactly.
me aggressive from the
Exactly.
start.
Because if I bring 2 points, he going to attack.
And then you can play with
Yeah,
the moment.
he going to open his body. I will bring too much point, like,
Okay.
you know. First 1 minute was 0-0. I bring 3 points in like last 40 seconds. I bring 3 points, and then he got a mistake. It's we called in Taekwondo cam jump, so it was 4-0 for me.
Okay.
And then I controlled the match.
Okay. You controlled the second round.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the second round. I won him the second round 4-2. Third round also, my coach told me like you have to bring first point. Don't let him bring the first point. You have to bring the first
So
point.
your entire career, you've been studying this guy and you've been saying I'll be
Yeah.
defensive, and all of a sudden in the Olympics, he does something different, so you have to adjust right away.
Exactly.
How much does that play with your mind a little bit?
It wasn't easy, you know. I told you, mentality. We worked too much before the Olympics. We had a lot of training camps, so we tried too much. We tried like with someone defensive. We tried with someone like attack. So we had like many faces, many techniques. So that's why we already got used to find like someone defensive. Third round, first 1 minute, like me and him, nothing. Only both we are just
It's
only
chess
steps.
almost.
Yeah, only steps.
Yeah.
Like both of us want
Someone to make the first
the
move.
chance.
Yeah.
Last 30 seconds, I bring a point, and then he get also a mistake. It was 3-0 for me, and like 25 seconds left, and he was like,
What's going through your mind at this point?
I know, like he's going to attack,
Of course.
and I wanna get points. I wanna go to the back.
Yes.
I wanna get points. Like it's 25 seconds, so it's still too much time.
And 3 is not that much of a difference.
Exactly, like one kick.
One head kick.
Yeah, exactly. He started to attack. I bring him one more face, and then it's like with another mistake, it was 7-0. Yeah, and then we were both was kicking. I was like kicking really with his legs. Like
Yeah.
I just want to kick.
Of course.
Legs, like
Leg
leg by
to
leg.
leg,
Yeah,
yeah.
leg by leg. Last 8 seconds, I just was like, I want to get I just want to rest. I told my coach to have the video play card just for me to feel comfortable.
What is
for
that?
nothing.
Just
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Just like for 20 seconds, 30 seconds rest.
Okay.
And then he rested up. I rested like 20 seconds. It was like exactly 8.9 seconds left,
Okay.
and I was leading like
7-0.
7-0. It's not a big difference. It's not a small.
Yeah. But it's enough.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. And then he started to attack. I got another point 9-0, and then I got his face, and then he was like on the floor on the mats.
Wow.
Yeah. Then it was.
So at this point, you know you're going to get an Olympic medal no matter what.
Yeah, it was like 0.8, and it's like 10-0.
And what, after everything you'd been through, after not qualifying for 2020, after losing in a final to Ulugbek Rashitov, now knowing that no matter what, you're going back with an Olympic medal, how did that make you feel?
Like, I was feeling like crazy. I have never felt this. Like, I would never say what I felt. I was like really crying, happy, something else.
But how do you balance that happiness with also knowing that you still have a job to do and you still want to win the final?
We were so happy when I went to to the warming up area. I sit with my coach. We had like a lunch, some pasta, some rice, for carbs. Um, I had like maybe 4 hours between the semi-final and the final match. So we had, a very long time. The social media was like only on
Blowing
me.
up,
Yeah, only on me. Um, I just played with my phone like only 30 minutes, and then I turned it off and
Good.
put it my music.
What kind of music do you listen
Uh,
to before a game?
to be honest, I was putting like it's Allah.
No, I don't know. Okay.
It's like something I love it for me.
Okay. Okay.
And I was doing some like a quick like rehab with Lana and our physio also Luai.
Lana was there.
Yeah,
Dude, she's amazing.
Lana was behind me on the mat
Okay.
with Coach Faris.
Okay. Man,
Um,
she cured a torn hamstring of mine in like 2. She's incredible.
she's really supportive.
Honestly, yeah, I love her. I worked with her in 2019 when she was working at Magma Gym in Abdoun, and I haven't spoken to her since. So please say hi for me because she's amazing.
Yeah, she's really the best.
So you're preparing for the final.
Yeah. Then we started warm up before final. The final match was at 10 p.m.
Okay.
We started 9 a.m. and I arrived the whole 7:30 a.m. And I played final at 10 p.m.
It's crazy.
It wasn't easy. I was, to be honest, of course, tired. I fought like 100%. First round finished for him 5-4. I was leading before first 1 minute. Second round finished 2-1. So it was too close.
To him as well.
Yeah, it was too close. It was like 1 point difference.
So now this guy has gotten the better of you in 2 finals.
Yeah.
As you start to think about future finals, is there some part of you that wants to beat him, or is it more about just getting back to a final and whoever's in front of you, it doesn't matter?
Yeah, I just want to get the gold one.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
When you realized that you lost in the final, did you balance being so proud of yourself for getting a medal, but was there also some disappointment?
First thing, like, I was a little bit disappointed because it was too close, and then everything just done. I was so happy. It was really an amazing experience, amazing feeling.
So outside of competing, we've spoken now about all your competitions. I know that you've also had the opportunity to meet your childhood hero in Dan Huli, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that's like? Because I feel like most athletes spend their entire life hoping to maybe meet their idol. You met yours before the Olympics. How did that help you in preparation?
Since 2012, I was like seeing him playing. I think he's the best athlete in all the history for Taekwondo. He's Korean. I saw him in 2023. He was coaching with the Korean national team, and we were training, and he came to Coach Faris, and he told him like, I'm seeing him playing. He's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, and he came like just to give me a little bit a bit support. For me, I saw it like something else. It really was amazing feeling. Like the legend for me, he's telling me like, you are really good. You are so good. You are doing well.
It's like LeBron James telling me I'm good at basketball. Yeah, it's never gonna happen. But
yeah, no one knows.
You never know. You never know. Okay, and so when that happened to you, is that some sort of validation that you're actually on the right path?
Exactly. Yeah. I saw him. I told you 2022. I got 3 Grand Prix medals, Asian championships. So I saw him after this year. So that's why he was.
So you saw him after you went from 28 from 38 to 2 in the same year.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the Olympics finishes and you become a silver medalist. You come back to Jordan, and I believe you made a decision to do a surgery.
No, I had like an injury since 2020 in my knee.
In your knee.
Yeah. But there was no the doctor said we can't play. After December, also the same year after Olympics, we had a competition. I got some a little bit more pain. It got worse after Arab Cup in February this year. Also, I finished like my knee was like this.
Swollen.
Yeah, I get some really hard kicks. And then we saw the doctor, and he said like we have to now.
For you, I know that recovery is a big part of what you do, even though you don't like the ice baths and you didn't want to do an ice bath with me today. So what was it like when you made a decision to do surgery, and how has the recovery been so far?
You know, first like when he said like we have to, I was upset. You know, it's like 6 to 9 months. You are.
It's your first major injury?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not my first injury, but it's my first
Major
surgery.
one. Surgery. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, in like 6 to 9 months, you are out of competing, out of Taekwondo. It's not easy.
Mm.
I worked, to be honest, mentality with the Said.
Mm.
Also, Lana, she
Mm.
helped me too much.
Mm.
I started to, for me, like, to tell myself, you want to add another Olympic medal, another gold medal, the road will not be easy.
Mm.
You have to do something like this
Mm.
to be ready to be an Olympic champion.
It's not only that, though, Zaid. It's something that you and I spoke about when we first met, which is at some point your Taekwondo career is going to end.
Exactly.
And you're going to be 34, 35, whatever it's going to be. And your identity can't be tied to the sport that you do. And what I've noticed is that in the past couple of weeks, I'm seeing you on watch advertisements and I'm seeing you behind the camera. So even though it sucks that maybe you're not able to compete at the moment, it's given you an opportunity to start building yourself outside of the game, right?
Yeah. Also to get some rest.
Yes.
While like to get like some rest, no competition, no training camps, like to feel ready for next year to qualify to the Olympics.
So next year qualification starts.
Yeah, for 2 years.
Okay.
So 2026 and 2027.
And now that you are injured for a while, does it affect your ranking?
Not that much
No.
because they will change the qualification ranking next year, so it's not that much important. So for me, that's why also I told you Saeed and Lana helped me, because it was like really the best time to do the surgery. Because like for my ranking or like for anything, nothing will happen.
So have you been enjoying the camera, the podcast, the watch, the advertisement? Is this something you can see yourself doing more and more? Is it helping you build an identity outside of the sport?
Yeah, it's like something different. Yeah, I'm telling my story, what happened with me, everything. Really, it's like it's the best time to do this.
Okay. When you get back into competing, do you think you will step away from all this stuff for a little bit to start focusing again on the sport?
Yeah, but I will try to control everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you can control everything, everything will happen.
100%. When you think about the impact you want to have on Jordan, so now between you and Saleh, that's 2 silver medals in the past 2 Olympics. And in general, with the football team qualifying for the World Cup, the basketball team performing at a high level, you guys winning some gold medals, there seems to be a trend of not only Jordanians, but Arab athletes rising to prominence on the global scale. How do you feel like your role is developing in that? And what do you want to give back to Jordan after it's given you so much in your development?
You know, Taekwondo in Jordan, like it's like maybe the sport number 1 in Jordan. Also, we have our own like for like in World Taekwondo and all the awards. When you say Jordan, like everyone knows us, knows like who's us, who's Team Jordan. For me, the sports in Jordan now, they like, and like most of the sports, we are now like on next level. This like makes me like sometimes to push more, to believe in myself. As a Jordanian, like we can do everything.
Are you passionate about coaching in Taekwondo after you retire, or do you want to maybe go a different direction?
For me, like, I think I prefer to be coach, but not in a club.
Interesting.
Like national team.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had a long like career with like a professional athlete, so I can help them Um, I can telling them like all my career, the story, everything like the problems I had, everything, the solutions, how like you know.
What do you think has been the toughest part of your journey so far?
In 2022, in February, um, I had a tear on my left frank ligament on my foot.
Mm-hmm.
No one was knowing about it. Um, like if I kick on my left foot, 2 weeks not training. Yeah, this year was my best year. I told you, 3 Grand Prix medals, Asian Cup. Everything is here. Also, I worked with Lana too much about my foot.
So while you had a tear in your left foot is the year that you had your best year.
Yeah, I saw the doctor also. I saw a doctor in London. He told me like you have to do surgery. You have a full tear. I told him like I need like 6 months. I told him that is like there's no time. I want to qualify. And Lana, she told me we will not do surgery. We will keep working. You know, we were like managing between training, competitions, swelling. Yeah, it wasn't easy. It was like really around 2 years and a half. Like sometimes I can't put my foot in my Crocs.
How
Really?
Crocs, yeah, I know.
Yeah, like finish every competition my foot like this.
How did you have the motivation to keep pushing through?
Uh, I felt much better after I worked with Lana. I started like to kick a little bit easier. Everything was fine. We tried to control to use we tried like to use the right leg more than the left leg. But for me, when I want something, I do it. So I just put in my mind I will forget my foot, and what happens happens. I just want to fight. I just want to go to my dream.
So we've spoken about your dreams and your aspirations to win a gold medal and maybe some of your aspirations outside of the sport as you become more and more comfortable behind the camera and on the microphone and wearing watches and all these advertisements. The question I have for you is, how much of a role has your country played in your development, given, like you said, that the federation in Jordan is strong and that Taekwondo here is taken very seriously? Do you feel like you've had a very good support system on your way up?
Yeah, for our Taekwondo Federation, they helped us too much. Too much like too many training camps, too many competitions. That's played like with our performance. They helped us too much also for the Olympics. I would like also to thank them. The Jordan Olympic Committee, also they always like support us. Um, you know, we are not just the team, the federation, the Olympic Committee. Um, it's like a big circle. There's not just the athlete or just the coach. Like there's like too much people work for us.
And this goes back to what you were saying at the beginning of how your team is like a family. Do you feel like it's the same thing from
Yeah,
a bigger level?
yeah. I will tell you just like when like something happened. When I qualified to final in Olympics, Rama and Juliana and Saleh they were in the village resting because they had the next day they were competing. They called me. They were crying, really. Like they just like called me. They wanted like to say Mabruk. Really, they couldn't say it Mabruk. They were really crying. Like when I saw this, really I started crying. Like they were happy, maybe like
As much as happy
yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah,
were.
exactly. We are living like really like a family. If Saleh win, all of us win. If like Rama win, all of us win. So we are not like a single like athletes. If Saleh win, okay. No. If Saleh win, we all of us win. In Olympics, when I qualified to the final, Saleh called me. He was also crying. When he lost in the Olympics, really I was crying
I remember you told me
because
that
really I wanted him to win because he's not just like my teammate. He's my brother. He's like my family. We are living all the time like together.
And how did you guys develop a relationship this close? Is it just because you've been in the trenches together, working together for so many years?
You know, we travel too much, so we spend like too much time together. Uh, to be honest, all the team, they have a pure heart, a white heart. So that's why, like, you know, we feel like comfortable with each other. So that's why.
It's amazing. I have two more questions. My first one is, part of the purpose of this podcast is for the next generation to understand what kind of sacrifices you make when you want to reach the levels you reach. So, assuming you recover fully and you get back to it next year, what is a regular day like for you? From training to recovery to the food you put in your body. I want you to really tell people what it's like to live a day in the life of a professional athlete.
We started with the 10 a.m. Taekwondo training, like till 12:30.
Sparring, technique.
Yeah, Taekwondo, like everything. It depends on the day. With the coach,
Okay.
he has his own plan. And then we rest. We have a lunch, you know, like a healthy lunch to recover. Sometimes we do like a recovery pump between the sessions. Yeah. Sometimes like there's time like we have a nap like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then like 4:30 we have another training, strength and conditioning. It's like 2 hours, strength or conditioning or plyometric, speed, agility, everything. After this, we like sometimes like twice or 3 times a week we do massage, sports massage. Sometimes we do ice bath because we need that. To be honest, I don't like it, but we have to. Like we need that. Sometimes we do sauna just to recover.
When you win a gold medal, we're gonna go do an ice bath together.
Yeah,
Fair deal?
I will. Yeah. Promise.
Okay.
And then we eat dinner. For me, like before 1 month, before competition, for any competition, I start to sleep early, like around 10, 11.
Getting into a routine.
Yeah, exactly. And like wake up like 7 a.m., 8 a.m.
You've spoken a lot about how, because you spend so much time training with Rama, Lana, all these people, and they're kind of like a family to you. What about your actual family? How have they supported you or understood your journey along the way? Because a lot of times our parents don't really get what it's like for us to commit to a sport. Because for them, they were brought up being told doctor, lawyer, one of the two.
For me, my family, they were supporting me since I was 5 years. They were always supporting me. They gave me to believe in myself, to feel comfortable, just to enjoy, to make history. They were always behind me, when I lose, when I win. So really, my family, for me, they are everything.
My last question for you is one piece of advice for any aspiring Jordanian athlete that you can give away, given that you've had such a journey filled with ups and downs. What is the biggest thing you've learned on your way to the top?
If you want to go to your dream, if you want to make your dream, discipline, for me, discipline is everything. You have to work 5 hours a day. You have to forget your social life. You have to sleep early. You have to eat healthy. Everything, most of the thing, we love it. You have to put it away. Just discipline. You have to 100% discipline. Work hard. You will do something really amazing. For me, discipline is everything.
What a beautiful way to end it. My man, thank you so much for joining us. So I can't wait to host you on when you have a gold medal.
Thank you so much, Abodi.
Appreciate it. Come here and give me a hug, dude. You're a beast. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to us on YouTube and all podcasting apps.
And make sure you follow us on all the social media apps. Another one in the books, baby. Yeah.